Okay, it's kind of like a surf throwback. It's a fun retro take on serfdom.
It's like nostalgia for feudalism. Lean feudalism. And then the other factor, of course, is like globo homo companies and function according to this just-in-time model, where instead of like buying goods in advance and storing them in a warehouse, which costs money, they buy materials and products according to demand, which was utterly complicated by this supply chain crisis. And that demands also like a vast and unprecedented change to like scheduling. Like a lot of people, their shifts are more kind of last moment and predatory than ever. Like you don't know your schedule until the day before. So I think on the whole, things have probably gotten way worse for your like average worker.
It's systemic collapse.
Yeah, so to
imminent.
Have these like the grade R.
Well, Pete Buttigieg isn't helping as Secretary of Transportation.
Yeah,
which would ostensibly deal with this sort of thing.
Yeah, shouldn't he be spearheading the regulation of shipping and logistics, which you can't do also because like when you're like a player, even if you're a big player in a global economy, like there are so many factors involved.
Yeah.
And so many people with conflicting interests and companies with conflicting interests.
I'm furrowing my brow.
Yeah, like how do you even...
I'm just thinking about how there was a Mason Pearson, the hairbrushes.
Yeah.
A couple months back, there was some bottlenecking at their factory. There was a massive Mason Pearson shortage. And I was told at CO Bigelow, that like fancy pharmacy, they were like, don't even try to go online. They're like back ordered for months.
Forever, yeah.
But now I'm seeing Mason Pearsons around again.
They're returning.
It makes me think that, yeah.
Yeah, this happened to me with this is even more boring.
Woman. I'm like, if I have 2 hairbrushes and the hairbrush factory.
No, I mean, but that's how we learn. Like, remember that like legendary scene from The Wire where Wallace is like trying to explain a math problem to like a young hopper, and it's like an SAT type problem. Like if 3 kids get on the bus here and 2 get off on the next stop, and he like explains it in terms of like drugs, and the kid is able to
comprehend.
do the
smart.
Yeah. So you have to explain it to us in terms of like female self-care products. How does this affect the global store of Botox and fillers?
The rose quartz roller industry. Someone has to mine the rose quartz.
Yeah.
Someone has to mold the plastic into it.
It's like that opening scene of Uncut Gems. Just a bunch of Chinese foremen cracking the whip on Ethiopian and Somalian workers in like some mine shaft somewhere.
So I can rub a refrigerated rock on my face before I go to sleep. To smooth out those nasolabial folds.
Yeah. It's easy to say when you're like untouched, when you can like seamless. I mean,
good to be in Soho.
Yeah,
I guess.
Exactly.
Seems fine. So the supplies seem to be well stocked.
Yeah.
And the lovely yuppies are enjoying their nice meals, present company included,
Yeah, but I feel like, the cost of goods and services is going up. The quality is going down. Workers have less options. Consumers have less options.
Yeah.
It's
Soviet Union.
Yeah. It really is like ye old Soviet times.
Did you see, I think you quote tweeted him, the Carl Beischer guy reminiscing about how breadlines were actually a positive.
He was being ironic though, right? Because he said breadlines are NBD at the end. He was leaving room for plausible deniability for himself.
I see.
I think, but like
I wasn't reading charitably.
But I also think like that's what social media is. It's like every camp reading the other camp the least charitably.
Yeah.
And like also he totally believes in the system, so his irony is like lost on me.
Well, I think he said something else to the effect of like how when he was in Eastern Europe, he liked how like certain things weren't around, and then when they were, it was like a nice treat. It was, which I don't think was him being like...
Yeah, the scarcity of Eastern Europe made him appreciate all the gifts and treats that he has as a rootless cosmopolitan American. I mean, yeah, I don't think he was being ironic there.
To the, we're so... Yeah, the idea being that in America we're so like numb to the infinite varieties and surplus of products that we don't appreciate them the way they did in the Soviet Union.
Yeah, I mean, that's a horrible thing to say. Like, you should ask my mother. She waited
to get diapers for me when I was a baby.
Yeah.
I wore like a rag that my mom like washed in the sink.
Me too.
Like, that doesn't seem so like they were having such a good time.
No, and I remember my mom used to like mend her own flesh colored like Hasidic ass tights.
Yeah.
And, you know, I look back on like my early, like very vivid memories of like growing up in the Soviet Union.
Wolford store.
Yeah.
On a whim.
You're buying like 10 packs of Wolfords. I get like 2 of them. You're like the Oprah of Wolford, like just throwing them.
Like, you get a pair of stockings. You get a pair of stockings. I bought actually many pairs of sheer tights for the Succession premiere.
Yeah.
I made Allison come and take flash photos of me with different sheer tights like under my dress.
Did you wear tights?
Yeah, I wore like black sheer tights under the dress.
I put 2 and 2 together. I understood why you bought the high-waisted panties from Bloomingdale's.
Yes.
And I said it to your face, but I'll say it again. You looked absolutely beautiful and lovely and stunning.
It was a beautiful night.
Yeah, you looked great.
It really was wonderful. I'm very happy with how it was so stressful.
Turned out. Yeah, no, I know. I'm sure. And like, I'm very proud of you for being on Succession.
Thank you.
And looking so dazzling at the premiere, but I'm most proud of you for your toned ass arms. Great job. They looked really great. Whatever you're doing is paying off.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you what you're doing after the credits roll.
You know, I have a personal trainer.
Yeah.
So it's an investment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I go to bar and stuff too.
Yeah. But it pays off.
Yeah. Push-ups, you know, it's mostly what I like do is push-ups because I'm not really trying to bulk up. Obviously.
I mean, Dasha, it's like literally impossible for a woman to bulk up. You really have to be like about that life.
Yeah.
You have to like bulk 24/7.
I see some chicks at the gym who are
strong,
but they're there,
they
all
probably
the time.
eat like 5,000 calories a day.
They're there all the time.
Yeah, and do tons of weightlifting with like one of those belts. But yeah, my mom jokingly months ago said to me like, I didn't move to this country so I could wait in fucking bread lines. And my mom is a very pro-Western, pro-American person. All her life, all she's wanted to do is to move to the United States. She hates Russia. She's explicitly discouraged us from ever going back. Mm-hmm. I love how Carl Bejer tried to, actually, I've been to Russia more times than you, to me.
To you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He like QT'd. I was like, all right. Actually being Russian is not a personality.
Yes, it is. It's actually a personality disorder.
Yeah.
That we're afflicted
no
with.
offense, Carl, but being a leftist
soul.
is not a personality either.
Amen.
But yeah, I remember standing in a bread line with my mother in the dead of winter, freezing my little ass off, and I had a fur coat made of squirrel fur.
Cute.
Yeah.
Aw.
And
rat fur.
I remember some guy taking pity on us, and actually that cat over there in that bassinet with the glass eye is my first Russian toy that this guy brought out from this department store that we were in line.
That's so cute.
And that's like my first that Lenny is going to get, my little Russian breadline toy.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And his little Pepe.
Yeah.
I love all his cute toys.
I know, me too.
I can't wait.
It's like a little imaginary world. And like there's a black cat in there too that was the first toy that I got in the United States when my dad's Iranian coworker, who looked suspiciously like my dad and who I thought was my dad initially, picked us up from the airport because my dad was too scared to drive, and took us to the mall. And like I think I've talked about in this podcast, being initiated into like the intoxicating and dazzling world of American mall consumerism.
Oof, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had the first American toy I had was I had some of those like soft plastic, like that lion that I got Lenny, like toys like that.
Yeah.
In Belarus. But then in America, I had this little clown doll that I still have. That's like actually kind of fugly and weird.
Where is it? In Vegas?
In
or
Vegas,
do you have it? Yeah. You have to go and claim it.
I know. I'm going to need that back.
Yeah.
And my parents used to buy me toys from IKEA.
Yeah.
That like, I remember being very well made and kind of like ornate and having like wiring and stuff. You kind of having posable soft dolls.
Yeah.
And now all the stuff at IKEA sucks ass.
I know, it's horrible.
Supply chain.
Exactly. No, it's just like people okay boomer me for this all the time, but like I'm literally old enough to remember
back in my day.
Like shit that you got in the mall was really well made and toys were well made, food was better quality. Like I can't tell. I actually don't know. Like the jury's out. Like I remember when I was a kid, like McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, IKEA all tasted better. And I don't know if it's because I had underdeveloped taste buds or because the quality has gone down. I suspect it's a mix of both.
McDonald's seems, probably.
I think it really is a mix.
For sure.
I'm not going to succumb to like the paranoid, like right-wing delusion that it's all, you know, the only thing to blame
when
is
you're
like
a child.
quality.
I mean, a kid eating McDonald's. That's why I'm like addicted to fast food. Is because of some.
That's all we had.
Regressed, like like it's like comforts me because it reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah, and it was.
Can we go to Taco Bell today?
Yeah, and it was like so vividly exciting.
Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Did you go to In-N-Out in Los Angeles?
No, I haven't been.
You've never been?
I've never been to In-N-Out.
Oh, next time.
I'm going to go next time. It's good, right?
It's awesome. I regret not hitting it up while I was there.
I'm going to try it.
It's really good.
I've developed a newfound taste for burger because like Brittany Murphy, I'm severely anemic.
Oh yeah. Brittany Murphy. Should we talk about the Brittany Murphy dog? Yeah,
I was going to make a
anemia joke?
No. I'm just curious to get your thoughts on the peep butt paternity leave thing.
Get back to work, bro. Jason's a stay-at-home dad. And where the fuck did you get those kids anyway? I just all of it seems so fishy to me. We called it from the moment he acquired those infants.
Yeah.
By mysterious means. Yeah. And now he's taking a little break while our infrastructure crumbles.
Yeah. Totally. Like, shouldn't you be fixing this?
You're the top. They're both bottoms, but
yeah. Well, spiritual bottoms. I don't think that Pete's gay.
Well, yes. But he's clearly like the male partner. Mm-hmm. So he should be working. Yeah.
Eli's like every other man. Eli's working. He didn't go on paternity leave.
He's not taking paternity leave from Jazz.
Yeah. Avant Jazz. Excuse me. Nose and mouth. Avant Jazz. But like literally like, women don't even have maternity leave in this country. It's like a private case by case situation.
Yeah. And it completely, even if you technically have some form of maternity leave, it still disrupts your career.
Yeah. Often. And you're like itching to get back to work. Yeah. I know so many women
if you're like a high power,
nervous. Yeah. Because they're like, oh my God, like they're going to kind of like soft discipline me because I haven't been back to work in 5 weeks. Exactly.
Or you like lose out on opportunities.
Yeah.
Just there's like office politics stuff that comes into play too. Or
yeah, they place you on like the shitty team when you're back.
Exactly. You don't get access to the good Slack channels anymore.
Yeah. And I'm just like, like I'm so grateful. I pinch myself. I say a prayer every day that I have an easy and fulfilling job that allows me to be like on permanent maternity leave. But
yeah, it's awesome.
But realistically, like nobody has parental leave in this country. It's one of the most disgusting and uncivilized aspects of America.
I know.
You don't get to call yourself a developed nation if you don't have like channels in place for parents to spend time with their children when they're born at this like delicate age.
Incredibly formative time. Yeah. And then no wonder millennials are all such like mentally ill narcissists.
Yeah.
Because they don't get to form those secure attachment styles in early life. They have to lash out at people on the internet.
Yeah, and like what's Pete Butt doing on paternity leave anyway?
Yeah. Breastfeeding is
like getting injected with various chemicals so he could lactate. I said this to you, but he's like literally harvesting the stem cells of his like surrogate babies to like tap into that fountain of youth. Because although he's not a gay man, what he does have in common with us women and gays is that he's forever chasing that fountain of youth.
Definitely, you can tell.
Yeah, he wants to be like immortal.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to those kids.
Yeah.